Hello everyone, sorry I'm late. So, second week in a row, turns out that time slot around 2 p.m. it's like the noisiest spot ever, because my neighbors are extremely active upstairs, and also neighbors who have, I don't know how many dogs at this point, they are away, so the dogs react to the neighbors who are drilling really loudly, and it's super like noisy chaos, which both will be very unpleasant on stream, and it will be really hard for me to concentrate. And exactly, you know, the streams on Thursdays, and is that a time frame when they meant to be silent? Yes, it is. Today is today and actually a few days before, a couple days before, I don't know, exactly around 2 p.m. they are like extremely active. 2-3 p.m. Yeah, so I mean, I could go with them, like with the security service and police. I don't want to deal with it right now. My hands are full at the moment. So yeah, it is what it is. I am experimenting with the time frames, and I will see how the things will go during the week. And maybe next time on Thursday I will be starting like 4 p.m. something like that. Deem Artworks, thank you so much for rating us. Thank you so much for coming, guys. Welcome. Also, yeah, I will be streaming until 6 something, because that's how I planned my day. By that time Chili will be also in need to go outside, because we started our day pretty early today. So yeah, it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit of a I'm having a really weird day so far. But as for our activities today, so we are going to start with mermaid mini show. I'm gonna call them mini show, okay? I don't know the other good way to call them. So we're starting with mermaid mini show. I will repeat it a few times just to make sure that I am making it better. And then with listening the music with you, and asking you what you see, what you feel when you hear that music. And then I will tell you what kind of things I had in mind. All that jazz. I hope it's gonna be fun. So at first I would like to go through all the movements of mermaid mini show, just by drawing all the scenes slowly. And then, yeah. Deem Artworks, today I'm having a kind of a chaotic practice stream. If you would like to advertise your channel anyhow in the chat, please do. Post your links, tell us about your community. I'm not a good hostess today, but yeah, feel free to brag while I am practicing my moves. And everybody who joined, I'm drawing with sand. Not gonna explain what I'm doing, just watch and you will figure it out. I also did left hand practice while my neighbors were noisy, because my stream setup was ready like an hour ago. So I was here just doing my thing. Oil painter based in France. How awesome! It's all pretty good, except when I'm drawing the face, maybe I need to start the hair a little bit further, or overall it has kind of a flat silhouette. And also I can make this deeper just to be more dramatic with the lines. Yeah. Hi Gazmak, welcome. Then was it right? Yes, it was right. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's pretty good so far. Today when I was practicing with my left hand, I noticed that it's more relaxed. It's less stressed. I would explain it like it's more... My left hand is like, it's okay. I do it all the time. That kind of feeling. I did not record it, but yeah, if you hear knocking, it's still my neighbors. I'm wondering, no, I don't think I have time, but I might. I think I had time in music for that. Does it feel like there is something weird? Okay. And then we have the sheep, which for some reasons I always want to forget. And then there is this. I think left hand would be nice. Alistair, welcome. Good to see you. And whatever we have there. Yeah, should be fun. Should be fun. Okay, so let's try with the music. So usually I have here some sort of explanation what I'm performing, and I still don't know what to write in here, because at some point I will have quite a few of those little sequences, and I'm wondering what should I put there? Maybe just mini show? Something like that? let's just say mini show. Oi. Why this is so hard? Oi. I want my OBS sources to look good. Ha! Let's put it here. Okay, looks good. Now we're ready. So when I am on this stage, I do not have my alerts, so if something happens, just let me know. Not bad. I still feel like the silhouette of the first mermaid can be more elegant, and also my projector is blinking. Oh no, my friend, why? Yeah, I mean, I know why. Probably needs a new lamp. Oh well. So, let's try again, and again. Let's see how we can improve this in, let's say, 5 takes. Let's do 5 takes. So we have the first. It was like a warm-up, and now we will try one more time. Very decent, very flowy. I mean, of course, I might change my decision next time when I'm rewatching this whole sequence, but so far it's getting more and more, like I'm getting more and more comfortable with this material, and it feels good. It feels good. I also felt like we had some sort of OBS hiccup. No, it doesn't show me dropped frames. So it was our try number 2. Now we will try number 3. I don't remember if I sprayed the table. I might do it again just in case. Just like my friend Sieta says, it's a magic spray. Sometimes it makes it feel like you can draw better. Arch Knight, hello, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hope you're well. Okay. It was a good start, but my throw for the tail, it was not thick enough, so it doesn't read in the mermaid tail. Let's try again. I wanted to do a more pronounced wave, however, it didn't work. I disrupted the flow of sand, so it should be actually slower. I mean, it's better, but this time I failed the face. How come? The tail is beautiful though. It's a little different to not wake up to you instead of falling asleep to you. I am still, as I said, experimenting with my streaming hour, so thanks for experimenting with me. I don't know how different or the same the sand feels when I'm streaming at your morning time or daytime. I do feel like day streams and evening streams, they're kind of more quiet, and me practicing on the background, I hope it's somewhat comforting, and also I don't have to like pinch you all the time. Hey, give me requests, tell me what to do and stuff. So yeah, I hope it's somewhat nice to you to be here witnessing just my creative process. Also, if you wouldn't mind, you can check my YouTube broadcast, and if something is wrong with it, let me know. It's not urgent, just you might try it. Bendy, thanks. very decent run. I didn't like the position of my eyes in the end. It was just not there, so I kind of screwed it. Hi Nikki, welcome. Well, one more time. So it was number 3. But we're getting better. I do feel an improvement. I don't know. You know how I feel the improvement? At first, when we just created the choreography, the music seems very tight. It seems like I barely have time to think and make the move. And the more I practice, the more I feel relaxed in timing, and the more I feel like it fits. And even though the timing isn't growing, it's still 3 minutes 3 seconds. However, I do feel like the melody is longer somehow. So that's how I feel that I am actually improving. Like I have time to notice where I did what. So it feels great. Okay, number 4, we will have just 5 tries with this material today before we start the new story. And if to experiment with my movements, like switching the hands more often, and it didn't work. It didn't work. So number 4 again. Hi Alfred Davis, welcome, and the MP mods, hello. Good to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. Also, again, why am I doing this? I am just trying to, like, the face area is here, so I need to start the hair far away. This should be more pronounced. And then, boom. Yeah, that's much better. Why can I do it? See you, Jaro. See you. Have a good night. But it's practice stream. We cannot do it if we do not practice, right? Right? Okay, it was a try number 4. It felt insanely long. Insanely long. Like, that's what I'm saying. The more I practice, the more I feel like the music somewhat gets longer. That means that I just have time to think, which is great. I see many people join us. Neptune, Haha Dog, Baracholka. Hello! Hello, everyone. So, one more try for this one, just for the sake of practice. And when we will be done with this number 4 try, I will turn on the new music and you will tell me what you feel and what you hear and what kind of images your imagination will bring to you. And I will tell you what I had in mind and we will start working on the new story. Done. So let's try again. No, I like it more and more. Also, for some reasons, I made the move too big. I don't know why. What happened to me? Why I decided to do this arc bigger? What happened? No? Oh no, you can do it. You can do it. Tyron, hi! Loving the vibe! Awesome, fantastic. You know what I'm not loving? That my projector is getting old. I mean, the lamp in the projector is getting old. Anyway, let's try one more time. One more time for today. And tomorrow we'll continue. Reese Cup, welcome. I hope Florida treats you well in terms of weather. Have no idea how it feels this time of the year in Florida. An old lap may not survive shipping. Yeah, I think it's time to replace it. I just need to ask Shadow if we need to buy a new lamp here or in Germany. But yeah, it's like I'm using it now on the lowest setting, and if I turn it into normal, it starts flickering after some time. It also makes noises. But yeah, 7:12 a.m. Fantastic. Happy Sunday morning. Sorry, I got distracted. One more time. It was very nice. Hello everyone. I had to finish this part, so yeah, I didn't stop to greet you. Hi everyone. I hope you're great. I hope your stream went wonderful. Let me see who raided us. Maya, thank you so much for coming. It's very, very nice of you. Today we are having the stream slightly unusual from what I usually have. We have a practice stream. That means that I am practicing my skills in telling the stories with scent. So this particular story is, well, we can call it done, I guess, in terms of idea. However, it's not done in terms of, you know, the movements are not great. I still have stuff to work on. I can't perform it from the beginning till the end just for you guys, so you would know what we were working on, and then I will start the next brainstorming of the next story, and you will be able to participate in it. So just for you, because you just arrived, just to introduce you to the craft and to what we're doing today. So I take one music track and I create a choreography to it with sand. This particular track made me think of mermaids and the sea, and how the songs of sirenas are leading the ships to the dangerous rocks and stuff. So yeah, Rozov, that's totally okay. Have a great day at work. My practice streams have a tendency to be a little bit less chat oriented, so it's totally okay if I will miss some of your messages in the chat. Please don't take it personal. It's just those kind of streams when I am prioritizing my craft. So one more time, special for you, just because you just arrived, and let's see if I will improve somehow. Anyway, enjoy. I hope this extra bonus round of mermaid story will turn out great. Special for you. Alrighty, not great. Let's start all over. Now. I believe. Yeah, that was pretty good. I will stop here. I still have plenty of things to improve, but feels good. Feels good. So, there, hi, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, here is the deal. This story was brainstormed live on Twitch in front of your eyes 2 weeks ago. And now I would like to open another piece of music and let you listen to it and just let me know what you imagine, what comes to your mind when you hear this piece of music. It's very different from what we had right now because I want to keep things fresh and because I want to create mini shows with totally different personalities and mood. So yeah, please listen to the music and drop in the chat whatever comes to your mind when you listen to this material. I had so much fun reading all of your submissions. It's just amazing. It's just so amazing. It is waltz, indeed. Yeah, it is waltz. Let me make it quieter a little bit while I'm reading all of your ideas and your suggestions. So it was so much fun, guys. Though there say squirrels, Creed Corsic say a marching band of snails. I wish it was the idea I was prepared for today. It's mwah. Marching bands of snails. Circus music, carousel, theme park, carnival, recital, cats ball dancing for some reasons. Yeah, why not? Walking in the park. Ball, magnificently dressed people or animals. Wonderful. Because it's waltz, right? Because, like, you know, people are waltzing at the balls. Two people dancing, circle, trapeze, performance, beer, medieval German inn with overflowing stains, and Disney film. It reminds me of circus, but also more specifically in mime. Wonderful. I see a room full of young adults, but they're all cats in fancy clothes, learning to do formal dancing for the first time. That's so sweet. The music is calming for Neptune. Circus carnival for a Reese cap. Papa waltz going on, yes, totally. Celebration, beer, holiday and stuff. Puppets. Overall, it felt like a parade in the circus, and I liked it. Dancing on the table or standing on the table, waving the forced stains from the side to side. Mime stumbling through his daily commute to work as a very formal businessman. It's amazing how many thoughts we got in the chat, and yet no one imagined what imagined I for this music. For this music, I want to picture a process of cooking fancy cake. And not only cake, but maybe also cupcakes, donuts, sweets in general. So inspiration is very much, you know that scene from Sleeping Beauty, Disney version of Sleeping Beauty, where the fairies were using magic to sew a dress and make a fancy cake for her. So, you know, like waltzing eggs and like throwing sand like it's a flower and stuff like that. So yes, baking and the cooking aesthetic in general, so cooking utensils, like as I said, stains of flour, whatever. And in the end, there is a crescendo there, closer to the end. We're going to have something fancy here, I hope. I have something for the start, and the idea of how would I don't know how to explain it to you. I might withdraw this idea at some point, because I do know that drawing food with sand is kind of it's not the best idea, because the food needs color, in my opinion. Or maybe I'm just not that good at drawing food with sand. But here I hope to use some sort of recognizable shapes, such as the shape of a cupcake, you know, and if it will not work, I will just be, alright, okay, it didn't work out, not a big deal, let's try a different story. So many invisible walls and strong winds. It's for mime idea. Could see this as a very bustling montage of a kitchen and its crew making tons of pastries. There's definitely something whimsical to it, yes. And Disney-ish, like the Beauty and the Beast place. Yeah, for some reasons or maybe I'm just looking for an excuse to draw an egg, because, you know, me and eggs. love forever. So, unfortunately, I will have to repeat myself because I already have a standard show which starts with egg. No, kind of starts with egg. But I hope you will forgive me. I'm not sure about squirrels. I'm not sure even about like people in there. We will have like hands probably. Or maybe I will replace them with my own hands. But, and also I'm not going to use like real produce. Like there were some commercials, we were talking about it by the way with Sveta not a long time ago. There are some commercials drawn with sand on the black glass. And they were using some sort of produce, not sand, but also like... I forget in words. My brain is in a visual state of mind at the moment. You know, just something what you have in your pantry, basically. But yeah, I don't think we will have an actual... I forgot the water! I forgot to bring the water. I don't think we will have an actual character here, or a person. Maybe we will, but my idea would be that the products and the cakes and cupcakes and donuts and everything, they will be like moving by themselves in that whimsical, magical dance of sweets. I do know that I want to make some sort of garland or made of candies and stuff. I don't know. I have idea and I do not have water. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hello, Debor, welcome. I like the idea of the name, Dance of Sweets. Yes. Shall we see how it evolves? Yeah, let's see how it evolves, but the main theme is, yeah, the Dance of Sweets. Because I want to kind of... It became rather easy for me to draw like animals in some sort of organic shapes, and I would like to explore some other areas. Eggs crack themselves. Yes, that's actually the start of our show. We're going to have an egg. Because why not? I am just thinking, do I want to start by adding something on the table? Let me hear the music. Yeah. Martian snail dance suggestion could bring some happiness. Well, it's fantastic. Seriously. And also the idea of making a full show dedicated to snails. That would be so wonderful. What is the most effective way to draw an egg? That's what we're going to figure out now. So if let's start, I am starting with a very slight layer of sand, which I can apply by dancing my hands around at the beginning of the track. Like, how do you draw an egg? And also how big? No, that's not an egg, but it's pretty close. Hi, Cybertechna. By getting a chicken to lay on the canvas. No, that's too long. You see, we are striving for short form content, so... Did I just arrive after distraction? Today we are practicing sand stories, so it's... I do not draw full pictures. I am drawing just some. What will you create today? Today I'm working on the new sand choreography with a code name for now, the Dance of Sweets. And then why do I want to do it? Maybe more like it's kind of silly. I just applied a layer of sand and then I want to remove it. That's silly. Good morning, everybody who's saying hello. I see that it's time for many of you to wake up. Fantastic. I hope you enjoy your breakfast. It's not an egg, it's potato. It's so silly. I will be working on this super easy shape, but in kind of an awkward angle for like the whole stream. Can you make pizza? I mean, right now, no. Right now I have a plan on what I want to make. If you're asking if I am able to cook pizza by myself, then yes. But my pizza is a crime in Italy. Because it's just a super thick pie with lots of ingredients which do not belong to pizza. Oh, closer to egg. Also, it kind of helps if I'm moving my body. So, if I need to draw an egg in this sort of position, yeah, all what I need to do is just to move my body. I like to move it. almost. And also I do not need to like make this. Yeah. So I will be waltzing on in near of my lightbox too, which is okay. It's not egg, it's potato. It's the best thing to hear in your accent. I don't know. I don't know what's so delightful about it, but maybe. I was expecting the pizza. Oh well, not today. This show is not about pizza. Okay, that will do for now. Egg can be better, but at least I know that it helps if I'm moving a little bit. Do I want it to be right here? No, I want it to be higher, actually. No, no, almost, almost egg. And then there are a few ways to do the crack. I can do it with my hands, but I want it to look sharp. So maybe we will immediately bring one of our tools. I mean, it can work. No, discard. Okay, the egg look eggy. Could you use an actual cooking spatula? Yes. I need a silicone one, which I do not own at the moment. But for the sake of art, we're welcome. It was just an idea. I will write it down. The silicone spatula sounds fun, and if I will find something like that in like a dollar store, super cheap, with a silicone or rubber base, or at least plastic, I might get it. So okay, the egg looks happy. Kind of pale, but I always can... No, if I will let the sand go a little bit more, it will be... No, it will be actually okay, because it's a cooking show. So let's make it messy. Patat. Oh, patat. I will work on it. And if so, Weird? Is it weird? Because it's not yellow. And because it looks like patat. Okay, we are experimenting. So it's stars that get me. They're always the hardest shape for me to draw. The stars? Yeah. Could be a potato, then turns into egg. It should be egg from the beginning. I mean, yeah, like I can adjust it on the go a little bit, like. But yeah, the idea is that I'm working on a certain timing. Speaking of timing. I know we do not have much, and yet I want to try it with this specific music because maybe it doesn't work. Egg on pizza. We're making a cake. The cake. Okay, so I know one move which I would like to use for the ball. Dun, 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 dun. And then dun, dun, like why this looks weird? Why it looks weird? I almost want to personify the egg, like make it like a face and a happy happy guy. Upside down allocation sign. Yeah, pretty much. So the plastic of this slime should be different. Right now it looks like the egg is talking. Also, do I need lots of cracks? Or it's just a visual visual clutter? Hi, fun with Brian. Or instead of doing all these cracks, I can actually apply a little bit of shading and this way to make egg look more like an egg. So that's another option. I told you, like this, it will be like 3 seconds in the end. And yet I will spend the whole stream on like, which angle is the best for drawing the egg? Oh, one crack would be good. That's my guess. Yeah, I think one crack and maybe a little bit of shading just to keep things interesting. Let's try that instead. Yeah. What I wanted to figure out, why I turned on the music. What I wanted to figure out is how to make this slime look heavy and, you know, you got it. So, turn turn. Oh, my eggs are improving. Actually, maybe the shading will help. Oh, but wait, shading cannot be this way. It's like, who is holding the torch? Under the egg. No, Anna, don't like me. You do not need it here. I do feel like a little bit of shading helps. So if I have time for that, I might do it. Then one crack, 1, 2, 3. And then the tool maybe should be here. And in that case, let's open it. No, should be probably. And then the slime. The slime should be like heavy. And the yellow part in here. And yet, why the yellow part is so... I know it looks ugly right now, but it doesn't matter. I believe that I can do it. Let's try with shading instead of a bunch of cracks. And then what? Kind of want to tune. Yeah, okay, I'm getting it. The slime. Slime should look slimy. Even though I cook the eggs every single day, I might actually pull out some references and see how the slime actually looks like. How do I ask Google about it? Let's ask about like separating yolk. Separating yolk. Aha! I have found one picture. Google broken egg images. Broken egg. They mostly like on a flat surface. But yeah, I get your point. We can start in a totally different way. We can start without the layer of sand and try that. I have found one picture who kind of shows me the physics of yolk and the slimy part. And it looks like the yolk is way heavier than the rest of the egg, so it should be on the bottom. Yeah, the whole of the egg, right now I would like to make a totally different approach to the egg without the initial layer, which makes the things kind of messy from the beginning. So let's try a different way. Wait. The idea is that I am doing it already cracked. No, come on. There should be a darker part. Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, that looks more realistical. So let's say, right, fallen eggs images. Yeah, I opened some. Check. No, that's awkward. If I add sand from right, then draw to the left, then right, and now for the left. It's a bit awkward. So this stream will be like, how to draw an egg. 1000 ways to draw an egg with sand. Change the title, please. But I am determined to start with an egg, because this is the way. Okay. Then no. Now that's over there. We also can use the last chord of the music to actually establish 2 dots. I like starting with dots, you know me. I feel like my hands are not sharp enough, so I do feel like adding some sharpness with the tool would make sense. However, you suggested the kitchen spatula. For kitchen spatula, my eggs should be bigger. Oh my god, that would sound really silly in Russian. that line, I mean. Okay, let's start with 2 dots somewhere at the beginning. Why not? How about you, Anna, do not swoosh your fingers so much? I know you like it, but please stop. When they are so far apart from each other, it doesn't make sense. I really want to change the title of my stream. How to draw eggs with sand, because we are here for a long time, believe me. Why would I need 4 dots? Why I have that desire to start with the dot? I swear in the end it's gonna be like super clever and people will be like, oh, you're improvising, right? Yeah, right. I've been working on it for many hours just for you to think that I'm improvising. Okay, the dots should be closer. 2 dots. Fantastic. Then, in that case, when we kind of already cracked the egg, they should be separated. Like this. And if we have enough of sand here to just swoosh it in here, I might do something like that. I think we are into something. I'm not even sure if we need like those sharp edges. That would be nice though. Maybe I just need to crack them in here. Guys, we are somewhere. So, 2 dots. Then, whoop, whoop. Oh, the only thing doesn't look like I'm doing it very well from the left side, but it's okay. We can try now left. Looks like eyes. Maybe the shape should be a little bit more elongated. And then what? Let me sing it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm not sure about those cracks, but okay. And then taram tam 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 taram tam 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 taram tam. Tam tam tam. It looks more real. It does look more real. Do I want... I never use shading in the Sandar show because usually it doesn't fit well to the music. However, maybe in here we actually need some shading, so it wouldn't be so flat. Yeah, also I like how this move already makes the things kind of dancey. Because when I was making the drop was like, nah, I'm not gonna move. And the idea of this show should be that everything is dancing. That's how I want my cooking to be. My products are just dancing, and I am just sitting and watching, maybe clapping. No, guys, I love it. Not sure about this move, but yeah. So what if we will add some details to it? Bobcat, hello! It's so great to see you. It took me about an hour to figure out how to draw an egg. Isn't it wonderful? I'm still not sure about the cracking parts. Well, actually, yeah, it adds. But where I want to fit it in the music. Yeah, that actually, it adds to eggs. Oh. Okay, I have a weird idea. Sometimes people start in the show or the video with just the wave of the hand. I personally do not like it because it's usually the move not for the music, not for the plot of the show. It's just, look at my hands. No, maybe to drive attention, I don't know. But I do feel like here in the music I need something at the beginning, like to set up the stage. And maybe I want to set up a literal stage. Let me try it. There is a big chance that I will hate it. But who knows? No, that's actually not good. No, don't like it. Do you have an egg-shaped salt shaker to sprinkle sand from? No. I mean, I can get one. I was thinking about bringing the elements of the kitchen utensils to the show. So far I only have an idea for the sifter, which unfortunately I have only in this ugly pink color. So you know how the bakery floor spread it. And we also have an idea about having a spatula, actually kitchen spatula, which I like. That's really neat idea, and I totally can see how I can use it. Actually, do I have... I mean, it's not spatula, but something like that. It looks like a great wave pattern for the sea. We had the sea in my previous project today, so let's forget about sea. I am thinking more about like having a stage for my kitchen. So maybe. But when I do that, nah. I mean, it kind of works, yeah. And okay, let me start from the first, from the very first sounds of the song. Oh my goodness. I have such a love-hate relationships with this stage of making centered show. I like how my brain is moving and how my brain is releasing all what it has. However, I do not like these painful moments when I am just trying to do things and they do not work out and I need to try them like 50 times before they work. The curtains, yes. Push them apart? No, I would do it if I would be working on the animation. However, this is not an animation, it's going to be the live recording. And also my music is just 3 minutes 30 seconds, so the thing should be moving pretty fast. However, it is a nice idea for the animation. That also means that I need to add about 3 seconds of silence at the beginning of this track. Yes. Dun, dun. Dun, dun. I don't know where to put the cracks into the music. Will it be too much when we will have so much sand? No, I actually like it. But about the cracks. There should be the time for cracks. So, note for myself, we are starting this mini show with a little bit of sand in the corners of the screen, which is okay, which is totally fine. Yeah, I like it. There is an accent there. No, that was not a good idea. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then I want to bring some utensils. Yeah, that was not a good good move. It's alright. It's okay. Tun 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 tun. Also not sure about the shape of this. You usually would do the dough in some sort of pot. I couldn't draw a pile of sand using sand myself. But to make the cracks easier, you could make alternate patterns, like one inwards to the one and two outwards to the other one. Yeah, I know what you mean. There are certainly possibilities for the cracks. Actually, let's practice the cracks because I do not really like them. We are on a good road to the success. However, oh, I need to prepare so much for that first scene. It's not just cracks. Now they're facing down. No, that's not what I need. Still facing down. Oh my goodness. So when I am removing this part, should I make it uneven? I can. I want sharper. I want at least a couple of my fingers to be flat. So I could do sharp lines like this. Like little spatula. Maybe make an attachment for my finger. I don't like it. It looks spiky. It doesn't look like it's a shell. It looks like it's some sort of eggs with spikes. So let's screw it. What do you do, my little tool? Could you be somewhat useful here? The tool helps. Yeah. Now we just need to figure out if I have time to grab it. And from which side. I will put it in here first. But the tool actually helps, yes. It clears up the lines and it makes it more tangible. I agree. I'm also not sure if I need to clean this stroke which I have in here. Maybe no. Maybe just leave it as it is. And then if we will have it here, and my initial idea I kind of didn't like, so let's try something else. Like a pot. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. The pot looks better. And again, do I need shading? I never use shading in the central. Also, I have seen the shows where they manage somehow to get the shading done. However, usually they're following the timing of the music, but they are not following the melody. And I really like following the melody. Yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Do you remember what I did? So instead of making I don't like this, but oh, that's awkward. That's awkward. Let's try again. Mine just, thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's a bit of a chaos here, but that's all for the sake of art. Also, how much I want to throw? I want it to be relatively dark. Yeah, why not? Whoop. If only I could. If only I could do it correctly. Just one swoosh. How deep of a swoosh? Oh, this is better, but no, that's a massive swoosh, but that's not the point. Do I want a whoop? Not like this, so I will scoop it out, and then oh no. Terrible. There should be the way to do it. If you want to feel like you are using your hands for the very first time in your life, try sand art. It's like it feels like I have zero experience in the moving my hands. Oh, whoop, whoop. Then whoop, whoop. And I do not have enough of sand to do this. Ah, so maybe instead I can do this and this. Ugly as heck. But I like this attempt more than others. Top part looks nice. Yes, so maybe we need to apply top part instead of like removing scent for the top part. This is amazing. I'm so happy that it's amazing for you, Debor. If this is amazing, I am like happy. Whoop. Whoop. It's better. Yes, it's better. And it looks more... Tum, tum, tum. Tum, 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 tum. It looks more appropriate, I guess. For mixing the dough inside of it. Okay, that's a little win. Let me sit for a moment and just catch up with the chat. I am tired. I need a break for being hydrated and for being able to move my hands around. Okay. What's up, guys? What's up? I have two news, good and bad. Have to go. Great egg cooking. Okay, see you, Barholka. Have a great day. Bobcat, catch up. I'm waking up and washing dishes. Oh, you are starting with some adulting. That's actually pretty cool. Can I like stop the video? Oh, that's really bothering me. That's already in like the lowest of the low. Okay, that's better. So, news number one. It looks like the lamp in my projector is dying, and I don't like it. News number two. I told you about the possibility of having another donation link from Buy Me a Coffee. I made my research on that. However, it's not an option for me for a couple of reasons. Reason number one, the third-party tool which I would be using for Buy Me a Coffee, they will be able to withdraw the money only when the balance there is like $100, so it's not gonna be it's not gonna be withdrawing them immediately. And why it's bad, it's because it looks like Buy Me a Coffee also banning Russian users from time to time. So I may end up in the situation when I am like collecting money on Buy Me a Coffee until the withdrawal, and then they ban me, and that's it. So yeah, I know it looks like I'm not gonna do it. More like buy me a bunch of coffee. Yes, at once, exactly. So yeah, so far our options are still on the donation alerts and boosting. That's one thing. Why my cup looks so dirty? I swear it's not that dirty. It's one thing. Oh, that's actually the second thing. Thing number three if you can hear the knocking, it's my neighbor. Still doing construction, but at least they are not drilling. Then the news. Right, I forgot. So I finally know my application date for visa, the day when I will be able to bring the document to the visa center. It's gonna happen next week. So my days are a bit chaotic because I am trying to keep up with the things which I planned for stream and posting in a variety of platforms, and like figuring out all the documents I need to bring and do not mess up the things. And yeah, but yeah, it looks like I'm going to apply to the visa in March. I don't know for how long they will be reviewing my case, but at least it's that. And now I have a funny story for you. If you want to apply for German visa, the first thing which you need to do is you need to fill up an application form. And in that application form, you just it's just a bunch of information about your family, about yourself and stuff. On that application form, there is a little corner which says the place for photo. Then under this little square, there is a small commentary saying that please do not glue this photo here. And I'm like, okay, I guess the officer who will be taking my documents will glue the photo. And then I open the instruction on how to apply for visa. And in that instruction they say, please glue your photo on your application form, even though your application form says do not glue the photo. I don't understand why it has to be so difficult. Like, that sounds perfectly German. I don't know. That's why I'm kind of stressed about documents and bureaucracy and dealing with bureaucracy, because it's all like that. It's all confusing to the point when it's ridiculous. And I believe into the conspiracy theory that immigration process is that difficult on purpose. So if you're really motivated, you will go through this. If you're not, you will give up, and the country doesn't need you if you do not really want to immigrate. So our vote by mail forms are like that here. They say we need a witness to sign, but they include an extra letter that is wrong and we don't need a witness. Oh, so that's why it sounds quite contradictory. That sounds confusing and and that's why it's stressful. Like, if it would be just the list of documents, you just prepare them, you check if you have everything with yourself, you just bring it. But you know that there are some underwater stones, such as those little details, like the form which says do not glue the photo, but another document says that you should glue it. Yeah. You glue the photo when it says not to, you haven't glued the photo when it says to do so. I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to try and glue the photo and see what happens. Yeah, I'm having a tiny bit of a break. I'm catching up with my life stories. So yeah, wonderful. Also I got 2 letters. One letter says you need to arrive that day, that time. Another letter says, wait, that letter was wrong. You need to arrive this time and this day. The days and the times are different. The point is that it looks like I got the right letter first, and then I got the wrong one, and it should have been vice versa. So yesterday I was looking at them and be like, okay, so where do I come? When do I come? And today I gave a call to the visa center asking like, hey, I have 2 letters. And they're like, that's impossible. I mean, I have them. Just check when my appointment actually is. And they're like, oh, that's this day and this time. Fantastic. Should I do anything else? No, you're fine. Are you sure I do not need to answer that email? No, you don't need to answer that email. Did you confirm my appointment? Yes, we confirmed your appointment. I'm still not sure. I'm still not sure. I would not glue it, but bring glue with you to the appointment. I think that's what Shadow did last time. Like when he applied, he brought the glue with him. Yeah, I need to specify with him what to do. It must be a universal thing that it's easier to include something extra than to get the first thing updated. Yeah. It's like, I'm gonna bring everything, I'm gonna arrive early, and just pray for the best. Oh well. Where you now? No, I'm in Russia and I'm applying for visa to Germany. And to apply for visa, you need to provide the thick pack of documents proving that you're a decent human being. That's how it works. And the instructions on how to apply and how to prepare those documents, they are a bit confusing. Another thing, when you actually apply and you get the confirmation later that you applied, there is a specific part they're saying, don't call us. Don't call us. Your documents are in process. We don't know how long it takes. Just don't bother us ever. Bring 2 passport photos, one not smiling, another slightly smiling, and one without makeup, because you can be sure they will say that need an opposite. As far as I know, if my photos are not okay, they can redo the photos there. I will just have to pay for it. So yeah, there is a chance that my photos will not be right. And yeah. Yeah, I hope so though later. I hope so. But first I need to prove that I know how to follow confusing instructions. Bring the camera, printer with you. Yeah, everything. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. So that's the news. Broken lamp, visa application, and something else. I don't remember. So yeah, life is interesting. I'm planning to escape from the EU in a hot air balloon as soon as I have all these bed sheets sewn together. Where are you moving? Tell me. Actually, I have found myself watching lots of videos on YouTube about people living on remote islands. Anyway, the wind blows. Yeah. I know, friends, like I do not have I do not have illusions. Spoil no secrets, just a few of them. No, I was talking about this fun thing in application form which says do not glue the photo, and another page which says actually glue the photo. Shadow, did you glue the photo or did you bring the glue? I don't remember. It's for passport, ID cards? No, it's just for a thick stack of paper which says that you're a good human being with your photo on it. The application is a test and you can successfully apply you're good enough to join. Yeah, you brought the glue, use the pin to attach it. Yeah, it teaches you gluing secrets. No, Shadow, I'm just I was practicing my scent show, and now I'm having a little bit of a break just to sit and relax for a bit. Yeah, so what I was talking about, I found myself browsing lots of videos on YouTube about remote islands like St. Helena and stuff like that, and I was like, why am I doing it? Like, why I feel so comforted by those videos, by those calm people living on the tiny islands where everything is hard to get and expensive and stuff. You need to be a good human. Yeah, looks like that. Or you need to have money. That's another option. If you have lots of money, the visa thing would be easier. Not for Germany though, but you could apply for some other countries where you can invest in real estate and stuff. Germany doesn't have that program, I think, but other countries have. So if you would want to be European Union citizen, money could help you. You can come to Belgium. I don't know, maybe Belgium has that program. Do they have good internet in the islands? I don't think they have anything good there except the weather and nature. Honestly, like everything looks strange. And yeah, it basically looks like very rural areas, so I'm not sure about the internet. But there was an interview with a guy who is living on that remote island for the whole life, and he had a chance actually to move to UK. There was a volcano eruption, they were evacuated to UK, and he lived in UK for a few months, but he got back to the island. And when person who was interviewing him asked, so why did you come back? And he's like, it's so quiet here, I don't like the noise. And I was like, oh my god, yeah, me too, dude. And he repeated it a few times, like, it's just quiet, you know, quiet. And oh, I could use a bit of a quiet. Anyway, yeah. Quiet is good, but also good when you can order dog food and they deliver it within an hour. So, I don't know. I like 1 hour delivery, not gonna lie. I'm on the countryside, it's so quiet here. Yeah, you see, I am a city person. I understand that peace and quiet is nice, but I want it to be quiet, but also I want 1 hour delivery, museums and public transportation. Dog dash, yeah. Chili can catch his food. Chili catch his food? He catches a mouse. and lets it go. It's not even a joke, guys. That's what he does. He catches the mouse, holds it a little bit, then lets it run, and he's like, wow, so cool, it's running. Starts chasing it again. Mouse looks perfectly fine. I don't know how he does it. He's probably very gentle with it. I don't know. So about catching his food, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Okay, so let me repeat what we have so far, and then we will try it with the music. So we have this and this. Pretty easy. Grew up in a smallish town, went to uni in the cities and moved back to smaller town. Cities have advantages, but not worth it for me. I don't know. I feel like I want impossible at this point. I want peace and quiet. And I want advantages of the city. Maybe smaller city will do. Just way too many people here. Need a small town. Maybe just something smaller than here. It didn't bother me much, but now when I need to go outside with chili every day, few times per day, I encounter so many strange individuals, and it's just because there are lots of people. So you have lots of people and lots of different types of people, and there are many people who like bother me and bother my dog. So yeah, I feel that growing. I want museums and galleries and takeaway options, but no people. More trees, yes. Yes, yes, please. Trees and singing birds. And yeah, and less trash. That kind of thing. I want, I don't know, I don't know what I want. That's a point probably. So, about the pot. Oh, this is cute. This is cute. And then we will have our transition, which is gonna be the most likely this. Why would you break an egg like that? Because the eggs are working like this? I don't know. I'm not the one who created the rules about eggs. Okay, that doesn't look good, but you get the point. We will need a kitchen utensil here as the next step. I was thinking about this... Wait, how do you call it? For mixing thing, a whisk, yeah. I was thinking a whisk, but of course, a little bit more elegant than the one I did here. And also I need to figure out how it looks. Oh, that's pretty small, but I think it's enough for our cake. So, a whisk. Yeah, you know you want it, so at least it's a half a puzzle. I don't want a puzzles. I want... I'm too tired for puzzles. Ta-da, ta-da. Don't know what I want, but I know how to get it. I want to destroy anarchy in UK. I don't know if it's an option. No, I want peace and quiet, you know. I want peace and quiet. I want, you know what I really want, and what bothers me so much. I was so looking forward of having our place to live. And now we're moving, and that means living in the rent again. And considering the prices, there is no way in the foreseeable future we will have something which will be our own Europe. Or, I don't know, I will have to make my feet pictures and sell it somewhere, and maybe that will work. I don't know. So that's what I want. Not selling feet pictures, but I really wanted my own place. And now it's kind of all... Only cents, exactly. I still need to make an account. I need to make an account. I'm not even sure if they allow Russians to do accounts. But yeah, I don't know how else people are making money these days for buying a place to live in Europe or US or Canada or Australia or Tokyo or whatever. So yeah, only cents it is. Sounds like a plan. How much are houses in Russia? You will have to do the conversion, but we have 2-bedroom flat, which is about 65 meters, and now it costs like 12 million rubles. So you can convert how much it is in dollars. But yeah, it costs 12 million rubles if it still doesn't have anything done inside, so just gray walls. Yeah, I understand that nobody will come check on us and stuff, but it just means that you still will have to, you know that at some point you will have to move, and that's that just means temporary thing basically. Yeah, I don't know about the house. Also, friends, in Russia, it all depends on the region. There are expensive regions, and there are less expensive regions. She was renting a place that had a disco ball start spinning the light switch. That sounds like a fun place. Our place doesn't have disco ball. Oh, by the way, I'm not sure if I said it, but it's actually good news. Shadow found a place for us to rent, and it is a big deal because, you know, housing situation, plus we're immigrants, plus we have a dog, plus for Germany it is very important, like your banking account history, you know, how much of the things, like they need to check if you pay your stuff regularly, and Shadow doesn't have that. I mean, he has just history of 2 months. But yeah, Shadow have found a place for us, and they approved us, and that's actually great. So that's another good news. I'm not sure if it will work with the music. We will try with the music now. But so far so good. That could work. Another thing. Oh, Mariador, good night. Another thing about, like, so far there is only one thing which I really dislike about how the way things are in Germany. I do not know the whole situation yet, but one thing which I already noticed. So, if you're looking for a place, for an apartment in the city, they usually do not have kitchens in terms of, like, it's not furnished. There is no furniture for kitchen. Very often it's just a tiled wall where kitchen intended to be, and the pipes sticking out. And you need to furnish it yourself. And then, if you're moving, you either need to sell the kitchen to the next person who will move in after you, or you need to, like, disassemble it and move it with yourself. And if, let's say, in this place you had a corner kitchen, and in the next place you have just a flat kitchen, and, like, what do you do? And it's because the people don't want to deal with repairing stuff. No, you know, kitchen meets a lot of wear and tear, and lots of appliances which can be broken at some point, and the landlord will have to deal with it. They don't want to deal with it, so your kitchen is your responsibility as a tenant, and you just it's totally yours. Landlord has nothing to do with it. And it's so strange. I really don't like it. I mean, I understand the logic, and I understand that it's good for the landlord, but yeah, but we have a kitchen, which is great. Because investing in the kitchen right now would be not fun. But yeah, that's an interesting thing. I had no idea, and at first I couldn't believe it. Not having to wash dishes in the shower is a bonus. Indeed. Well, no, I just... I mean, it's smart in a way, and yet it's annoying. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. When I lived in Germany, I didn't have a kitchen at all, not even a sink. Oh no. So you were washing dishes in the shower. Yes, it just keeps the landlord from doing the maintenance, exactly. Yeah. Bought a dishwasher, I see. Why it looks so dirty? I don't understand. I swear it was clean one. A colleague of mine recently moved an ordered custom kitchen from IKEA. It took them 6 months to install it. Imagine 6 months without kitchen. I mean, we already know how to manage to and have things going, to keep the things going with that multi-cooker one. Like even if you do not have stove or the oven, a multi-cooker can be actually very handy. But of course it's limited. And you were house sitting. House sitting sounds nice. Yeah, and how he's gonna sell his kitchen, which was super expensive. Alright, everybody, I need to try this sand art thing and see if it works at all. Wait, why it was so fast? How come? A microwave? No, I mean microwave probably is an option. Our option was a multi-cooker. It looks basically like a rice cooker, just bigger and with different programs. And you can fry in it, you can make soups, porridges, you can even bake in it. There is something going on here. I suddenly made the whole thing faster. Am I that good? To show the picture of multi-cooker. I can. It looks like pot with a bunch of programs. You're amazing, yeah, right? But now I need to figure out what to draw for the rest of the thing. The picture. No, it doesn't want to show me the picture. And this one looks like it's a vacuum cleaner for some reasons. Oh, here we go. I have found a perfect picture. So, multi-cooker. It's this device. So, you see, it's like a pot. This area is the heating plate. This is the pot, and they also have an attachment for cooking something on the steam. And all those buttons are for different programs. As I said, yeah, cooking on the steam, making porridges, baking, frying, making soups. So you can go a long way with this little machine. It's kind of slow, but if you don't want to buy a kitchen and if you have some sort of temporary place to stay, it can be nice. You could throw the egg into the multi-cooker. My put up the word with microwave with the question mark was to be posted and stating it as an option. Yeah, maybe. However, my experience with microwave is not that good. They are strange. They never make stuff. We always had a sink, except for days when I was installing things. I remember for some time in our place in Khabarovsk we didn't have it. I do remember washing dishes in the bathtub at some point. I don't know for how long. Maybe not for too long. Anyway. Oh no. What the heck I was doing for all this time? Like, why it took me so long to make eggs before? And here I also have music. Good idea, Shadow. I like our ideas, but I don't know how to make them happen. With this music. Oh. Yeah, I see your Shadow. Now you're using that tool for the cracks. Or maybe it's the tool. Maybe it's the tool, but anyway, we need to figure out what else I can add before this pot situation. The tool speeds it up. Yeah. So we can have eggs and something else. Bacon. We're making a cake. Well, actually, it's not too late to change our story and make it a story about breakfast. So... eggs without bacon. You probably will unfollow me now, but I do not like eggs with bacon. I actually do not like bacon. And unfortunately I do not have sound redeem for boo sound. Yeah, I'm sorry everyone. Yeah. Don't tell them that in Germany. Wait, do they like bacon in Germany? I saw Germany, it's like sausages. Not have had a microwave for a while, but my apartment rental place provides fridge, stove, surprisingly, never heard of that happening before. But also provides a sink as well, but believe they also a rule. You can't buy your own, which I doubt anyone, or at least not everyone, follows that the rule. Still getting one of those. Well, that's a good starter pack. What can I say? That's actually a good starter pack. They like bacon everywhere. It's illegal to be a member of human race. That's not like bacon. You know what? When I will be applying for a visa for Germany, I'll make sure that I do not mention this bacon situation. Yeah. Can I bring another tool or it will be way too much? It's just for floor. This one is actually better. What can it be? I don't know. It can be sugar. It can be anything. I'm sorry if I somewhat hurt your bacon-loving souls. I didn't mean to. I don't like bacon, it's usually too salty for me. And if you add bacon to the eggs, you're kind of killing the taste of the eggs. And maybe it's a bit weird, but to me, eggs have taste. I know that it's not for everybody like that, but to me they have taste and I love it, and bacon doesn't make them better, so sue me. All right, let's add some more elements to this cooking madness. Eggs are great with and without things. I will have your bacon, yeah. I'm saving all the cows for you. Oh wait, it's not cow. It's pig. The saltier the better. Nah. Nah. What are you talking about? All right, let's start. Whatever. No, not whatever. I actually need to know when. Well, this fits. Yeah, it fits. This whole situation fits. With I don't know what we have from the box. Maybe, as I said, maybe sugar. Not too sure. I was being lazy not eating because there is no ready-made food in the house, and now I have to go cook eggs. I'm an influencer, huh? Actually, I had a really fun moment today. pretty sweet Chili, are you okay? Chili? Chili? Chili, please show me your face. Chili, are you okay? It sounded like you fell. Okay, he's fine. Today I went to the supermarket and naturally I wanted to grab some eggs. And near of the egg shelves there was a lady arranging the shelf, you know. And I said, excuse me, and I showed my intention to get some eggs. And she said, oh, wait, I will give you the fresh ones. And she had that foldable ladder, which she moved and grabbed some eggs from the very top for me, because they kind of bring to you the ones which are about to expire. And they put fresh on the backside. And it was just so sweet. I mean, she didn't have to, right? And I didn't ask, and yet she did it. And it was so sweet. It's just those moments of sweet human behavior make the days better sometimes. We need to be more careful about this pot. Frustrates me so much, people taking fresh food. So as a store worker, I have twice as much to throw out at the end of the day. Food waste from expiration dates are so sad. It is, yeah, it is kind of sad. So I wouldn't mind to grab the ones which were sitting right near me. I loved the intention of the person I don't know to do something nice for me. And it's actually good, because she gave me the fresh ones, because they're going to sit in my fridge for quite some time, because I stock up on eggs a little bit early. Because when I'm eggless, I am sad. So it's actually quite nice to have it fresh. Dun, dun. Da, 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 dun. I don't like. Da, 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 dun. I always buy eggs with long expiration. Yeah. Dun, dun, da, 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 dun. My dad would take one meal close to expiration date and one with longer date. Oh, that's smart. Yeah. If you ate bacon with your eggs, you already be out of them. I go through them pretty quickly. But yeah, as I said, I just buy eggs whenever I go to supermarket, so I never have eggless fridge. Would you make a cake in a pot? No, but you would make the dough in a pot and then you would put it in the oven. It's like you're mixing ingredients in the pot. So we're mixing here. I am also not an expert. And I don't know where to go from here, to be honest. I have lots of possibilities. I have a bunch of sand areas. Make me think of which cauldron, which is fine. It's okay. At first I was drawing it like a plate, but you see, when you're mixing ingredients you need something rather tall. I mean, this can... never mind. I think that looks better. Just whoop, whoop. Right? Yeah. A bottle of milk is also an option, yeah. You would use a bowl instead of the pot. We're all different, you see? I do it in the pot. No, look, this shape is something in between the pot and the bowl. It kind of... right? Milk, eggs, sugar, flour, chocolate. Chocolate? Are you sure about the chocolate? And then we can try, yeah, and then we can do this sweet little transition into the cake right away. Oh my god, this is so good! I am genius! Yeah, that's great that you're brainstorming with me. That's actually helping. Yeah, I decided to do the more like a box of sugar or something, so we could have a different texture here. Because for the bottle of milk, that would be possible to draw a bottle of milk like that. But it would be another like spill. And I would like to work a little bit with like fun textures. I am genius. I am. It's not written in stone. I might change it to the bottle if at some point I will decide that the box doesn't really suit the composition, or maybe if I will have a better idea for transforming this corner into something else. I like the box now because it provides me more of the visual interest. I will explain you what I mean. So we have eggs. They are circles. And the spill, also some sort of organic shape. We will have the plate here, which is also a circle. You see where I'm going? And by adding the box, I add something sharp into the composition and it creates the interest. Just for you to look at the stuff and be sure that I can not only draw circular shapes, but also something else. And also with this spill, we can add some more texture. So that's why. But again, I might switch. It's totally okay if I will switch to the bottle at some point. But yeah. Oh, omelette is my favorite. Omelette with tomatoes. Okay, we're talking about food, you guys. How dare you? No, let's try again. We have really cool progress today. I actually really like how it's going, how this particular show is going. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. And I lost my tool. Dun, 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 One, two, 1, 2, 3. Okay, we will figure out what to do here. We can work on we can work on the decoration for the cake, but music-wise, it lands at the perfect sweet spot where the melody changes, so we can bring another scene, maybe a different suite. You know what I mean? Like we can draw cupcakes. Because it's a dance, you know? Dance of sweets. Okay, it leads me to the point when I'm like, how to draw cupcakes. Cherry on top, yeah. Or cherry on top of the in here. I don't know. I like the music. That's great because you have to hear it over and over again. So if the music would be irritating, that would be a disaster. Candles on the cake for birthday. I mean, maybe candles. I like where it's going. I don't know, it's fun. Candles to blow out. I think I've seen it before. Whose show it was? Okay, it can be like my thing to blow. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the next transitions we will need to clean up. Like in the first scene we brought lots of sand on the table, so in the next scenes we will have to move towards more of the negative space. You will I need to add pretzel to hold Germans' attention. Yeah, my goal for this year is to grow a European audience, so I guess I have to adjust. 3 eggs, kind of scrambled, no milk, fry pan, be right back again. Sounds great. Sounds like a plan. Hear this. Ding! There is like a drum in there, which makes the things even more fun. 1, 2. Do 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 do. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum. Do 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 do. Da-da-dum. I really wanted to make a whisk. I still can, I guess, if I will use this. It doesn't look like a whisk. Now it kind of does. Or a spoon, yeah, the spoon fits better to the choreography. The spoon fits better than those shapes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Looks nice. I'm not sure if it looks like a cake. That's a lot of whipped cream, yeah. Maybe. Yeah, this is better. So I will skip those things for those things. You could add a box shape to the spatula to make it look like electric whisk. Ooh, fancy. Fancy. And actually, when the cake is ready, we will have to do this. A mixer? Jeez, are you a barbarian? And that would add some straight lines. You see, you're thinking like an artist. Okay, I like those moves so far. Kind of want to transform this rectangular shape into a smartphone, which is making a picture of the cake to put it in Instagram. We need a hand though. For that, ladies and gentlemen, we will need a hand. So it would be actually not bad, because we can see only the thumb from this position. So use your own hand. No, I want to avoid it. I know that it's possible to do with my own hand, but yeah, you know, people are making photos of the food all the time. So it could be fun, actually. And I like it because it also means we are removing sand, not adding sand, which was my intention. Yeah, okay, let's see where we are. That's a lot to grasp at the moment. Food photo making people. You call it weird? That maybe was weird some time ago. Now it's just life, on my opinion. Especially, you see, I live far away from my family and from my friends. So mostly the point of those pictures is not like saving them forever, but more like sharing the moment with the people I do not have a chance to share it. So all the stuff about a maid, yeah, that's the case for my husband. He really likes cooking, but the things are going like that. I cook some sort of everyday food, nothing fancy, and he cooks something elaborate. And yeah, he takes pictures to share it with the family because he's proud of what he's done, and they cannot be with us to try it and see it and witness it, but you know, Shadow still wants a little bit of praise. Aww, well, about that morning picture, maybe if you're this close to someone, or maybe your loved one is a doctor, maybe that would make sense. The box was not good, but it's weird. I'm tired. One, two, ta-da. I don't know how. I don't know what I did before. I know that I'm decorating the cake until a certain point in the music. Done. Oh, I have plenty of time in the music. Fantastic. Yeah, it can work. I mean, right now it was ugly, but it can work. And then we have plenty of time to add more sweets and like make it waltzing somehow around the cake. Yeah, double dot, I'm sure there is some sort of medical reason to do it. But hey, why are we talking about stool? Is this shape kind of suggestive? You see what I'm saying? Drawing food needs color. Because, like, it's supposed to be whipped cream, and I hope it's gonna look like that. But I kind of expect from people from internet, not from you, you're all nice, but from some random watchers coming here and like, hey, what did you just draw? And then wipe the entire cake and transition into the scale. I want to make light-hearted video, not drama. Should I also switch my music to heavy metal for that part on the scale? Yes, okay. Sounds great. I like that the circle of cake life, yeah. Oh no, it didn't work. Weird angle. 1, 2. Da-da-da-dum. Da-da-dum. 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 Next time we will start with the choreography for the cake decorating, because I already have a few ideas and I just simply cannot choose. Yeah, and then we will be like... I actually don't know what we're gonna do. Okay, friends, I gotta be honest. I am tired. Like, really tired. My hands are tired. We made a great progress today. Like, super nice progress. Yes, we can post clips for sure. Yeah, okay, I'm tired. I really want to sit and draw what we got today. Tomorrow we will continue working on this part. We need to figure out a few things. First, decoration of the cake. So it would be nice with the music, like what elements to use for the cake, because I really like the idea of whipped cream on the top, because it will be easy to mimic it in here when we will be imitating the phone situation. My caffeine from doctor has arrived. Oh, that's... Thanks God for those services, right? Just put a cherry on the top to avoid the misunderstanding. Yes, cherry on the top, and plus cherry on the top we can add like this, and then here like this, and it also will give a hint that it's the same picture. The dots, yeah, so we need to figure out how to... I need to figure out how to do the cutout for the phone better, because I feel like I have enough of sand for just imitating this shape already, instead of bringing more sand for this particular line. Also, maybe not dusting it from the top. Maybe not dusting it from the top, but throwing some sand from the top like this. Well, I can distort. No, that will be too dark. So yeah, I think the idea is that I need to make this shape, add the camera, and then dust something here, make the cake, with cherry on the top, and then there will be my neighbors woke up. Something like that, maybe a tiny bit smaller. Yeah, and I have no idea about the next transition. If I'm honest with you. But we brainstormed a lot. Like, we brainstormed a lot of transitions today. I am actually surprised, because I was almost expecting this video to be a non-successful one, because first, no color for drawing food. So far, I think we're doing all right. Second, because I do not like cooking, so I thought maybe this idea will not inspire me much, but at the same time, cooking utensils and all those things we have in the kitchen It's such a variety of shapes, so it's actually fun to play with it. And yeah, that's actually great. My hands are tired. That's a lot of interesting movements here. So yeah, friends, I think we're done for today. I'm gonna go get some rest, get some food, and then we need to go outside with Chili because we started our day quite early today, so I think he's ready. He is ready. I'm impressed at how good your English is. How long did it take you to learn the language? It's an interesting question. I've been studying English for like 7 years at school. However, after school I couldn't talk. I mean, I knew some rules, I knew how to read, I knew some words, but if an English-speaking guy or girl would approach me, I would be like, so after school, we were mostly like, we could understand stuff, but we couldn't talk. And at the same time, there is like a pressure in the society that you need to know how to speak English. Anyway, long story short, is it common to learn English in school there? It's mandatory to learn at least one foreign language. And your school might have an option. Let's say my first school had an option for German and English. And there was a bit of a stressful situation there because English is more widely spread. And of course our parents wanted us to study English, however they needed to divide kids for 2 groups anyway. It was a common situation in many schools when I was in school at least, that the school would have English and French, or English and German, and like they had to do this awkward splitting thing when kids would go to kind of unpopular language or popular language, so it was messed up. But yeah, one foreign language is mandatory. Whatever language your school can provide. Some people actually look for a certain school with certain language. I know that now it's pretty common and pretty popular to learn Chinese, and sometimes parents bring their kids to the school where this particular teacher is available. They needed to fill both classes, and some people didn't get the choice. Yeah, that's sorry. I'm already tired, so I cannot explain that well. So about myself. After school, even though it was like 7 years, and also a couple of years in university, so it's about 9 or 10 years of studying English, I couldn't talk. And when I started streaming 8 years ago, when my husband told me about Twitch, he said, you will have to speak English to your audience because Russian audience is small on Twitch, and if you want to have at least some people to watch you and interact with you, you will have to speak English. On my first streams, I could barely say hello and welcome, something like that. My husband fortunately has a good English, and he would interact with the chatters instead of me in the chat box until I would start talking a little bit. So when I started streaming, I started studying English again by myself. I didn't have a teacher, I was just using some online tools, and what is the most important, I was going live on Twitch, reading all the messages, trying to talk back, you know. And yeah, after 8 years on stream, I am here. At this point, most of the content I consume in internet is in English. I catch myself thinking in English quite frequently, actually. I find myself being able to explain things in English much better than I can in Russian. And I actually had a pretty fancy Russian before that. Now when I need to speak, like I talk to you guys, I watch lots of videos in English, and then I go to the dog park and I need to talk to people in Russian, and I'm like, you know that thing, which is that stuff? And I feel so embarrassed because English words are just coming first. I know my English is not perfect, and I do lots of mistakes and stuff, but it's my main go-to language to talk to people now. So, yeah. I didn't realize I followed you when you first started. I was just never here. My schedule was a bit... I mean, if you're from US, most of the time I would stream, but it's really late for you. So yeah, so 8 years until now. I don't know, by the first year of streaming, I could talk pretty okay if the conversation was around everyday life and maybe drawing, like sand art. Now I feel like I can support a little bit of a fancier conversation. So the vocabulary is much broader now. But yeah, the brain, which can operate two languages, is actually very interesting. It's a huge part of my experience and my personality now. Thinking in two languages, searching stuff in two languages, and kind of switching between personalities too, because my Russian personality is much more stern and more and less friendly and more judgmental and stuff like that. And my English-speaking personality is more like, it's gonna be fine, you're fine. Like it's more bubbly and more optimistic. It does affect how you think, yeah, and that's useful for different perspectives. True, Bobcat, yes. I really like that you guys are sharing your experience about speaking other languages or learning other languages. Thanks for that. So, my dream would be to learn Spanish. I studied Spanish by myself a little bit before I started streaming. And when I found my textbooks, actually, I realized that I had really good progress in Spanish. Now I forgot everything. For some reasons, when when I bring up that I was studying Spanish at some point, I have some random words inside of my brain, and it's really silly. Anyway, that would be nice if at some point I would have to use Spanish in my life. I really like how it sounds, I really like how it feels to speak Spanish. But now I am facing another challenge of speaking German. And German is so far very complicated. It doesn't sit right on my tongue when I try. I do not memorize the words so far. And yeah, I guess the things will be a bit easier when I will be in Germany. Easier in terms of like memorizing stuff, because I will be stressed and because language will be everywhere around me when I'm outside. And I guess it will help. Stress helps when you need to learn how to speak another language. Proverbs, since they can't really be translated. Yeah. And Bobcat says, when using German more, I think it made me more direct and blunt. Interesting. In Canada, it's not a big deal if you only know English and some French, so learning more languages is less common here. Yeah, I know that English-speaking countries, they kind of have it easy. I'm sorry, guys, but it is true. In many touristic areas, people know English, so unless you're immigrating to the country which doesn't speak English, you do not really have to study it. You can just go by with English. However, yeah, for me, I do not regret. I really am proud of myself that I didn't give up. Even though there were days when I would sit on my English lesson and cry because I couldn't understand what's going on. There were days, and there are still days, not so often, but there were days for sure when I was reading the chat and I was like, I do not understand what's going on. Because people would use some sort of idioms which I do not know, or they were referring some things in the language which I do not know. And I would be like, okay, keep it cool, just continue, just keep smiling, keep drawing, everything's okay. So now it's not that often, and also I am more direct when I'm like, hey, I do not understand what you're talking about, please explain. But yeah, not to forget slang, yeah, slang, puns. I love puns, I love it. And it's so frustrating now when, like, my best friend knows a little bit of English. Another of my childhood friend doesn't speak English at all. Sometimes I want to explain the pun and I understand that it will not sound funny to her, and it's so frustrating. So yeah. Thanks for saying kind words about my English. Just nod and smile, yeah. I mean, people who have been living in Germany for years but never really learned German, as most of Germans speak English, but I guess depends on the region. I certainly will, I will try. I don't know, I don't want to sit in my own box when I arrive in Germany. I really want to get integrated somehow. I don't know how, but I know that it will be a right thing for me to study the language, because it will make me feel closer to my environment when I'm there. So yeah, it is a hard language. I already can see it. It's not gonna be easy, but I will try. Pun love, yeah. Actually, I am moving to Germany. I hope so. I will apply for visa soon. Let's see what they will say. Polite thing to do when living in another country, I feel. Yeah, it is polite, and I don't know, just right thing to do. I think so. Actually, speaking about the puns, I know that it's not funny when you explain puns, but I will try to explain you a joke in Russian right now. Brace yourself. Would you consider moving to the States? No. My husband studied in States for 2 years and he didn't stay for reasons. And to be honest, States kind of intimidate me. I don't know. I also understand that different state is different, but in general, I don't know. We're not going to talk about, like, I said no, and I feel like I need to start talking about some things which I do not like, and I don't want to do it because, you know, it can get into some painful conversations. No, I've never been to States, only my husband. But most of part of my audience in here were from States. Now a little bit more people from Europe. Speaking broken French in France is not be recommended. Yeah, I've heard about it. I've heard that they kind of see it as an insult or something. Like the French is like you are offending French language when you do not speak it perfectly. So friends, I would like to explain you a Russian joke, and I hope you will understand it. First of all, how did I find it? I have really nice soft and warm pants, which I wear when I go outside with Chili, and sometimes dogs jump on me, and some dogs made a tear. And I tried to sew it down, and I sewed it, but it didn't look really nice, and it's really hard to make it nice looking patch because of the location of this tear. So I decided to get the thermo patch. It's basically a little picture looking like an embroidery, which you glue on the place where you have some imperfection on your clothes. And when I was searching for those patches, there were quite a lot of them with some jokes on them. I don't know why. So I will need to explain you one joke. First of all, the word sutki. Sutki, it's basically a whole day, 24 hours. 24 hours. And there was a patch there which would say Работаю сутками. Работаю means I am working. Сутками means like every single day. Every single, like 24 hours, not 25. 24 hours. Yeah, so работаю сутками means I am working every day, every single day, no break at all. 24/7, basically. However, if you will write this word with separated S, сутками, that means I am working with ducks. And the patch I have found, it had the phrase which was written like this, but it had a bunch of ducks on the patch. Like I'm working with ducks. Yeah, that was kind of funny. That would be probably funny, especially for people who are ornithologists. I don't know. Okay, there was another fun patch. Actually, it was an epic fail. I ordered 2 patches because I had 2 holes, and one hole, like for one I ordered a bear, and another one had a flying saucer and the trees, and it was written words in here in English, I believe. So I thought, it's something about X-Files and stuff, But when the patch arrived, it was like, I believe. I didn't notice that it wasn't spelled correctly. Close enough, yeah. So I decided that I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I mean, dogs will not judge me, right? If I will put it on my pants. I don't think anybody would start reading the words which are written on my knee. Like, let me check English spelling here. I believe in good English, yeah. But yeah, I was like, how come I didn't notice? I noticed the picture, and you know, I was shopping on my phone. The picture was small. Yeah, that's why you have to be careful getting foreign word to do. It's a classic mistake. How could I do it? Anyway, friends, now I believe. Dirty English one that says grammar is the difference between helping your yeah. Yeah, I do not know how many embarrassing things I said on stream simply because I didn't know that it doesn't sound right in English. I was just translating my Russian thoughts directly, and it would. I am happy that people here are mostly understanding and friendly and stuff, but there were quite a few moments when my wording could be better, and still there are some moments when I'm not doing it right. The V was Roman numeral 5. I don't think so. I think I'm overthinking it, honestly. I just need to slap it on my pants and call it a day, because it will save the integrity of perfectly good pants, and I will just continue wearing it. And again, I'm wearing it just to walk my dogs. Nobody will care. How many years have you been doing this art with sand? This September it's gonna be 10 years since I started. Between us, when you said you had 2 holes in your pants, if it weren't so nice, yeah. You had an opportunity, you didn't share it, you didn't use it. I'm proud of you. Eve being abducted seems like a good excuse. Maybe I can draw, maybe I can get a Sharpie and like draw an E, which is flying to the flying saucer. How about that? I think that's actually a good idea. Yes. So, okay, problem solved. Famous moon landing speech was a mistake. He was supposed to say, one small step for a man, but said man, which makes no sense. So you're good. Yeah, I understand that native speakers, they also do not spell things correctly all the time. They do not say things correctly all the time. I understand. But you know, is there a way to make the sand sculpture or art permanent, spray it or something? I know that some artists do it and they have their own technology, like some sort of spray glue which work for them. However, I never worked on this technology myself. I prefer moving pictures and I do not sell my art physically. I prefer selling it digitally, it's just my preference. But yeah, it is possible. For exposing the pictures though, you will need a light source underneath if the artist was doing the picture on the lightbox, because it would be just plain sand surface without details if you wouldn't have the light underneath. I am notorious for bad spelling. Oh, Barholka Arts. You got back. Welcome back. Yeah, so I know that one sand artist specifically, I think she was selling a course on how to fix the sand on the glass surface. What I don't like about it is it's messy. I know that it's messy. And I am working in my living room. I do not have a separated workshop. I do not have a garage or attic or whatever place where I could make some messy, dirty art. So that's why I keep it moderate. So yeah, I think Barholka Arts, it's like a moderator name, alternative account, so you can follow, I guess, if you want to be friends. Alright friends, we had really good run today. I really enjoyed the story. Tomorrow we will continue. I'm not sure if I will have time or desire to sit and brainstorm a little bit more, so probably you will just help me continue brainstorming. And but yeah, we will figure out how to decorate the cake. Please come to the stream with some sort of snack, because I will make you hungry again. Okay? Because there will be eggs and milk and sugar and stuff, so bring your snack. It's your responsibility to keep yourself full. Yeah, friends, thank you for coming. I need to say goodbye to YouTube. Thank you everybody who joined us on YouTube today. I hope you had fun. See you guys. Bye. See you tomorrow. And with my team Purple from Twitch, we